Well, there is no shortage of organizations that need a helping hand around the 517. And because this week is Make an Impact Week, we're reminding you of the importance of having AED and CPR training. Somebody who knows this all too well is Kellie Dean of Dean's Transportation. Welcome back to Studio 10.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very honored. And I just want to stay right in the beginning. Congratulations to you and Channel 10 for continuing this great impact series. You're really making a difference in our community.
Thank you so much. And it's always great when we know we have the support of other people like you in our community as well. But first, I want to get started because, you know, we're talking about Champions of the Heart all week. But what was your initial reaction when you first heard about Mike Garland's story?
Well, Mike Garland has been a longtime friend, and I've admired him in his role as an assistant coach at Michigan State, and his great spirit about him. And I just had been with him not too long before I heard the story of his sudden cardiac arrest. And we could have lost Mike if these two Good Samaritans hadn't stepped up and performed a CPR and brought him back in life to help him get the medical care that he needed. We would have lost him, and it would have been a great loss for our friendship and certainly our community.
Wow, I know this story hit home, I feel like, for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. But what about this made you say, hey, this is something Dean's Transportation has to be a part of for making impact?
Well, there's no question about it. On the personal level, I have, just like a lot of other people that are listening today, have cardiac issues within my family. The genetic part that everybody needs to pay attention with their doctors. If their moms or dads or brothers, sisters have had heart issues over there, they need to pay attention because that's when this can happen. But at Dean Transportation, you know, we transport 80,000 students every single day, and many of them have different types of anomalies. This gives us an opportunity to make a difference. Every one of our drivers and attendants are all trained in CPR and first aid, and they're ready to perform that if they need to in the event of emergency. But you know, I want to tell you that more times than not, an employee will come back to me and say, thank you, Kellie, for training me in first aid, or learn how to perform a defibrillator, because I had to use it on my dad. I had to use it as my mom. I had to use it on grandma and grandpa. And they just say thank you. We know that we're prepared on our buses every day to take care of those emergencies, but being a trained first aid and also CPR person is very valuable just in your life.
That's right, and something I've realized from Champions of the Heart and from this story, that this is not something you want to wish in the aftermath, hey, I wish I had the opportunity to learn how to do this beforehand. So I think it's so great that you're helping and you're being a part of this and spreading that mission.
We're helping, thank you, and we need some money. This is a great cause. You know, more people die from sudden cardiac arrest than everything else that you can imagine, from cancers to auto accidents. So we've got to step up. Mike Garland, we almost lost him, but he turned right around now, and it's making a difference. Mike's stepping up and saying, we got to get people trained. We got to figure out how to afford these defibrillators, because they are really critical. And so it's just a great process. We need to encourage the listeners to make the donation. Channel 10's having a full
phone-a-thon tomorrow, which is I was going to say next. If you're at home feeling impacted by Champions of the Heart, we want you to be a part of this incredible cause. So tomorrow we'll be having our Make an Impact phone bank at 3 p.m. You can give us a call to make a contribution to Champions of the Heart. And hopefully any viewer that donates $1,000 or more during the phone bank will receive a mini Michigan State basketball signed by Tom Izzo. Any contribution counts, but we just want to thank you and really encourage all of you at home to get involved. And thank you so much, Kellie, for your contributions as well.
Very glad to be here today. I encourage everybody really to pay attention. This can make a difference in a lot of lives.
In a lot of ways, in more than one.
And
thank
congratulations,
you so much.
Mike Garland, for stepping up.
Yes, thank you. Well, like we said, it is